This decadent treat is a mix of everything good. We're talking chocolate, coconut, raspberry, delicious dough, mix it all together. You create a delicious dessert bar. I'm not doing it myself because I have my friend Heidi VanValkenburg here from Rhodes Bake N Serv. She's gonna walk me through it all. I mean, all of that goodness that just came flowing out. I just can't wait to see what you put together.
I love your adjectives describing it. No one ever,
decadent.
Never would ever call me that, so just saying. Well, the beginning of all of this is our Rhodes dinner rolls that what we've used. And so we put 6 of them. I'm going to use my muscles here. We took 6 of them and we combined them together.
Okay.
And then I like to just, I mean, the biggest trick with this is just really let them go warm and bubbly. And then I rolled this out into this 9x13 pan.
All right.
And then I'm gonna bake this, and it's kind of a layered recipe, so we would bake this at 400 degrees, and it takes 5 minutes, and that's how you...
it?
Yeah, for this part.
For that part, that's step one.
And
okay.
I know the recipe doesn't call for this, but I like to poke it with a fork because then I don't get the bubbles, okay?
Ah.
And now with the magic of TV, I par-baked my crust. I'll move it over here.
Okay.
And then to that, I added my coconut. I spread that all over it, and then I did the sweetened condensed milk.
Okay.
And so just drizzle that over the top.
Layer this all on.
Layer that. And we're gonna go 350, so lower the oven temperature to 350, and we're gonna bake that. And this is still warm, it just came out of the oven. And so 350, 20 minutes.
Okay, gotcha.
Then to that, we are not gonna do a whole can of pie filling. And they keep changing the ounces, I guess, depending on the, you know, how much money they want us to spend. So we measured this out, which I like, because sometimes they'll say this many ounces and they've lowered it. So this is a cup and a half.
Cup and a half of that, okay.
And this is just raspberry pie filling, okay?
Yummy.
And some people will say, well, could you use cherry? And I'm just gonna put this over this warm crust that we have baked. You could do cherry. I really like the raspberry. And
You're my kind of gal. Raspberry
I know, right? And if you want to make your own raspberry, I mean, sometimes you can get raspberries for a pretty good price, and you could make your own raspberry pie filling with it, or just
you really want to level up, but it takes all the work too, right here.
I know, that's true. So I'm just going to even this out just all over this crust, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to top this with my, and I prefer pecans over walnuts, so it just depends, but the recipe says you could do either one.
Okay.
So this is a cup and a half. You're going to have a little bit left over of this pie filling if you want to just put it in something and use it for something later. I like
Can't get enough of it.
Well, I make French toast, and then I use my extra pie filling with my French toast. And we have a really fun stuffed French toast that's on our website.
Oh, great idea.
Okay, and then with that, we're going to do our pecans. Thank you. Our pecans, and then we did the mini chocolate chips. So if you could do the semi-sweet chocolate chips, or you could do a mini milk chocolate chips, whatever one that you would like to do. This is a cup of pecans. And then I'm gonna let this come to room temperature, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge, and I'm gonna let it sit for an hour or two. And you need that in order to be able to cut those
Okay, so I was gonna ask, so you don't cut before refrigerating?
No. And I
you
mean,
want it to turn out like that.
Well, yeah, you want it to look like that, but you could take a corner if you wanted to cheat. You could do that.
I mean, come on.
I know. And so,
it's tempting.
I know. And this is one of the sweet, fun recipes that we have. But if you need one, you know, the savory, we have heart-shaped rolls that you can serve with your meal.
How
and
fun.
So it's really easy. RhodesBakeNServ.com, and you can find this and other recipes like on our Instagram or Facebook. So it's really easy to do. It's just great.
Well, you make it fun. As I'm just sitting here watching and admiring you.
I love it.
Partaking
It's
of
great.
it. Thanks so much.